Hey guys, Zoro here. Welcome back to the VaporCast. And a lot's changed, obviously. You can probably tell. Unfortunately, Titan left the VaporCast quite recently. It's not, he's doing fine, but unfortunately, he left for like personal reasons and such. But the VaporCast continues. I am now the official host, and I want to welcome on our new co-host, Second Sight. Say hi.
Hey, what's going on?
And today, our guest is GLDC Gentleman Lounge Dining Colt.
Hello.
He's real.
Nice.
Yeah. If you haven't heard, he's this Echo Jams, Dark Ambient, whatever you want to call him, Vaporwave connoisseur who left the scene recently but is making a return in one way or another.
So, yeah, it's going to be a surprise, man. Everything is a surprise. And surprises are like the main way to do shit.
You got to surprise everyone.
You gotta surprise everybody, right?
Oh yeah, there you go. That's the way to
All
do
right,
it.
so you got the first question, Second Sight. Go ahead.
Oh shit. Okay. So then, what first got you into vaporwave?
I first heard of it when I was like 12, like December 2015, man, and it was just kind of an interesting little thing. I kind of side noted, wrote it down, and then like in March, I was, still a wee little lad. I was watching a lot of No Fuckers. I was 13, I think, and he used this song, a vaporwave song. I was like, this song is sick. I need to look it up, and then it was just down the rabbit hole from there. Also, fuck casting. He strike down that guy's whole channel.
What was the song? Do you remember?
It was home designed by B Brains and casting. And casting struck down a bunch of No Fuckers videos, so fuck that guy.
I've never heard of that song. You're definitely been in the community longer than some of the other people we've had on, that's for sure.
I guess so.
Like your first album was like what, 2015 maybe, like 2016.
Yeah, as soon as I like in like April 2015. I don't know. It was a kind of a shitty album I threw together.
But you've been around. You've been around.
Yeah, I've been around quite a bit, I guess. On and off.
And a question that's almost the same. What ended up making you leave Vaporwave for all the people who are not informed and to tell your story?
A bit of a story here. I was working on something called Spheres, and my computer kind of shit itself. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna give up, man. Fuck that." And then also the whole Twitter thing was also, Twitter was kind of becoming like a bit of a cesspool as well. I just didn't really fuck with the community that much. I kind of left.
But you lost like the whole album basically, right?
I did. I lost pretty much the whole album, as in like the FL Studio files, because they were works in progress. They weren't complete. I have the songs. I just don't have the FL Studio files, which sucks. I didn't jot down the BPM or any of that shit, and I'm just too lazy to figure it out. So it's fucked.
That was like a kind of like ambient project, right?
Yeah, like ambient sort of nature kind of shit.
Yeah, that cover. It's unfortunate sometimes. It just happens.
It's very unfortunate.
But we're up Second Sight.
Oh, okay.
You keep forgetting. It's okay. You got it.
Yeah, definitely. So, oh shit. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, hold up. I'm sorry.
Give him a second.
So, in terms of Alco Jams, what inspired you to get into that world?
Well, it goes without saying, but it was the whole Echo Virtual. I never know how to pronounce that, but that series was pretty sick. And then obviously Chuck Person, that fucking Godfather,
Yeah.
I already definitely fucked with all the One Tricks Point. Even though One Tricks Point never pretty much doesn't sound anything like Vaporwave, I always fucked with him. So, then I don't know. There was quite a bit of shit I listened to. Like I said, I got into B Brains for a while just because of that one song that he did with casting. So I thought that whole album was sick. I kind of forgot the name. It was like Internet something, and it was like a 3-headed bus on a fucking grid. Never done before, but I thought that album was pretty fun. And then I was heavy into DVS for like a long time. I still am. but I fucking listen to those guys every day. Um, Obviously, I'll try living like this, but like, I don't know. I remember kind of vividly, a little bit. People were like shitting on what was a Classroom Sex Tape. I thought that was a good album, but everyone on Reddit was kind of shitting on it. I was like, why?
Really?
This shit's pretty.
Huh.
Yeah, it was like when it first came out, people thought Classroom Sex Tape sucked, and I was like, why? This shit's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, I thought it.
I like that album a lot.
Yeah, I thought it went pretty hard. Honestly,
Dude, I fucking love that album. That's one of their best. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. That's one of their best. Uh, but let's see. There's quite a bit of a list here. Obviously you had like fucking old school Hong Kong Express.
Yeah.
Old school Telepath. You know. I also got heavy into 2814, but I feel like everyone has. You know, it's fucking 2814.
You have.
Dream Catalog in general was just the shit. I definitely liked Dream. I know Dream Catalog has nothing to do with Echo Jams, but just like their stuff.
good.
I kind of drew me into the community. Mostly Dream Catalog. Everything they put out was fucking really good.
And so that kind of like drove you more towards being vaporwave.
Yeah, they're not really vaporwave. They came back as like a dream punk label recently, but like they kind of moved away from the scene, and I still followed them. I still listen to all their shit. I thought pretty much everything they put out was pretty good, except for obviously like the joke albums that HK would put out like as a joke, or just kind of funny. But like other than that, like everything was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Like his like I always forget the name of it, but that one album, the first album HK did that was like outside of the vaporwave community was pretty good. Like the one with that sick looking cover with all the red shit on it.
You're talking about the red one.
Oh yeah.
That was.
I always forget the name of it, but
Yeah.
it's like a black thing and then a little square and then it's like a bunch of red shit. I don't know. I thought
It's
that
a
was
nice
cool.
cover. I just don't remember what the name is. I think it's Japanese. It might be.
Probably.
I can probably look it up right now, but there's a lot of red covers that he's done recently. I'm talking about like one of the fucking like in what was it, early 2017. I like that shit. It was really good.
A while back, yeah.
People shit on it because it had vocals in it, but I liked it. I liked the vocals.
Yeah, I never understood that. Like, why some people just don't like the vocals and like the vaporwave and shit. Like,
It just depends on how you do them. Some of them could be really shitty. Some of them could be like okay. Also, I liked Deep Fantasy with surfing. That's another thing that sort of got me into the Echo Jams thing. Even though it had like some original instrumentation and shit, but I definitely dig that album. I never like got into 100% electronica. They're part of that now, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, surfing has been part of 100% electronica.
Thought the record, like as soon as they pressed it, I was like, holy shit, I need this now. And then it was like 100% electronica. I never heard of them until then. But,
Do you have the Deep Fantasy
I never really got into
record?
Electronic. Yeah, the record of Deep Fantasy. They did a repress. They pressed it a bunch of times, but the black standard version was the one I got. It's like, holy shit.
I'm jealous.
yeah,
That one's hard
I
times.
only got two, and then I sent one to Anthony Fantano, and then literally like the month after, I stopped watching his videos, and I didn't like him anymore. So
Oh, you sent one to Fantano, really?
GG, he got a free record because I liked his videos briefly. But anyways, and I honestly never like got into 100% electronica. Like even now, I don't know.
Do you think Fantano ever opened it or like unboxed it? I watched like a lot of his unboxing videos, but I don't know.
Probably not. Like he probably gets so much shit in the mail. He probably just has it in his backlog or something. Or maybe he did. He just didn't film it. But.
I saw him like open the Brazil World Cup tapes and some like George Clinton stuff a while back, but I don't know if he ever.
I think he did. If he did, I missed it, but I don't know. If he did, that'd be pretty sick. I even wrote him a little letter like, dude, I watched your videos for a long time. This album's pretty fire. I didn't say that like word like verbatim, but I just said this album's really good.
Damn, that's a story right there.
Yeah, wow.
That is a story.
Yeah, the vinyl though, that's definitely like a really rare item nowadays.
I do have some good vinyl records. I know I recently picked up I'll Try Living Like This on vinyl for like.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice.
Usually they sell it. I think they sell it for like 100 now, but I got it for 60, which is a pretty good deal. I like that record.
Yeah.
It just had a tiny bit of damage on the cover, but like whatever, the record still plays.
Would you get through like Discogs or?
Oh, I straight up got it through eBay. eBay has better prices than
Yes.
Discogs. Like, I'm
Yeah,
dead serious.
yeah, I don't recommend Discogs at all. They
Dude,
overcharge.
some guy finessed someone with one of my tapes. They sold my the first tape I did, Satisfy Your Thirst. They sold it for like 20 or $25. And it's like, fuck, that guy got ripped off.
Damn.
$25 for
Just hit
that.
me up, dude. I would have given him my own copy for free. Fuck it.
Yeah, because I've been wanting to pick up that tape. And it's been sold out for forever.
I got you. They sent me so many fucking like Psychomart sent me a bunch of like artist copies. I can just send you one, man.
Oh,
Just-
Psycho are so awesome, man.
Yeah,
They're sick. They're probably the coolest label. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're nice.
They're better than my own label that I fucking run, dude. I'm just saying. They're fucking sick.
yeah, man,
Psycho knows what's up with their physical releases, though. Like
Oh,
they'll put care into your package, into your tape.
oh yeah, definitely.
I absolutely love everything I've ever picked up from them. So I'll buy like albums I don't even like fuck with just because I want that cool packaging, you know. Because all their shit's usually sold out, and then I'm like, fuck, I want to get a Psychomart tape, and then they only have like one thing for sale. And even though I don't like that album that much, I'm like, it's fucking Psychomart, I gotta pick it up.
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't been able to pick up Psycho tapes, and like I regret that now, seeing like how much like effort they put into those tapes.
I have quite a collection of tapes from that label just because I always impulse buy from them most of the time. They're probably the Vaporwave label I have the most shit from. Just kind of funny because you have all these like massive labels, and I'm going like fucking just buying Psychomart.
Yeah, I just started.
Yeah.
I actually just started getting into the whole collection, but only got
Right.
like.
There's people that
I
do
don't
that it
even have
goes
a-
against people. Oh, sorry.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, but like I mean, I don't even have like a record player or anything, but like, just the fact that I was even able to like get any of the physicals because I know how rare they are because usually they only do like maybe like 100 pressings for like vinyls and shit.
At most, yeah.
And I know Psychomart has some of the most limited presses. They do like 25 tapes most presses. I'm pretty sure. Mine was like 30 for Satisfy Your Thirst. Counting the rerun, there's about 30 out there. There was
around
45 of the Satisfy Your Thirst 2 and 1 thing. There was 45 of those, which is a bit more of a. Obviously, they can't like put that much love and care into like, let's say like 500 fucking tapes. Obviously, that's
Yeah.
possible.
I don't think they would ever do a 500 run, no. You know.
There's a lot of people that have been recently. I've been seeing this debate. This is kind of interesting. I don't know if you've heard this whole debate that's going on, but people are saying that like physicals go kind of against the whole point of vaporwave, and like I don't know how to feel about that.
You know what? I mean, if they go against the idea, that's
I mean,
fine. I just enjoy
I
having
don't-
my favorite album on
I'm still buying the physicals, but I mean, I kind of agree with that point, but at the same time, fuck it, I'm still buying physicals. Like, why not?
right? Like,
I mean, it gives the artist more money. That's kind of
Sure.
I mean, I get it because like the whole idea of vaporwave was like born on the internet and stuff, but like, I mean, why the fuck not? Like,
You see all the censorship going on right now. What's to say they're not gonna just delete all those fucking vaporwave albums for copyright or some dumb
can't
shit? So
delete
good
the
to have
tape. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I have
so.
like one or two tapes from DMT, like other releases on other labels, like from one
Yeah.
with Acapulco and one from Gulf Audio Company. But you know, you can't get rid of those tapes even if the digital won't exist.
I have I think I used to have Ultra Living Like This on tape, but I sold it for like 150.
holy
Damn.
shit!
For only the
Profit.
main album. I didn't have the remixes, but I kind of played a little bit of the game. I kind of fucked over some guy. He's paid 150, but I mean that's what
get
people
that.
pay for a good ass album. That's not getting repressed on tape.
Like
anytime
seriously,
soon.
I would pay up to that much for an album I want on tape. Like there's one I've been looking for.
For sure. I still kept a bunch of other DDS tapes. I know I have Regret, which is for some reason skyrocketing in price. I don't know why. But
rare.
I do have that. It's been fucking. I know it's always been a little bit pricey, but it's fucking skyrocketing right now. If you look at the prices, it's like why? Like
DDS is blown up.
it's a good ass album, but like it's fucking blowing up in price. I thought they pressed like 1,000 of those tapes. Like I didn't know it was that rare.
Not to my knowledge.
1,000, jeez.
I have like a good tape collection, but I don't have anything that's like sought after or rare. I have some like good albums, but like
Well, now
my
that I
vinyl-
don't have, that I don't have felt trailing like this on tape. I think Regret probably the most sought after thing I have. I don't have that much rare shit, honestly.
I just kind
I
of
know one
collect
thing that's
tapes to
sought
collect
after
tapes,
is
so.
the fucking profile tapes, man. I need.
Yeah,
they're
they're
not
sought
even-
after for
they haven't
sure.
been sent out yet. Fuck, man. It's just. I could go on for like 20 minutes about the post office. Fuck them. The post office.
I know, you're all right.
I got like the Xanagrams from Business Casual on tape, and I've heard a lot of people offer me something for that. The
I mean-
like jazzy vaporwave album from Business
Well,
Casual.
the only like future funk artist in that whole business casual thing that I really fuck with is probably Pop Up. I bought a bunch of his tapes.
Pop Up's
Looks
cool.
like that
I've been meaning to like mess around with
Yeah,
those.
he's made some good shit, you know.
I think the only future funk anything I own is a Strawberry Station vinyl. That's
Oh,
it.
Strawberry. Is that like the one with the? Is that like the anime girl person?
Yeah, the anime girl person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
the
Strawberry,
128
the one
tape.
with the custom character on all their covers.
Yeah,
Honestly, I would buy one of the physicals of that if it didn't have the anime girl. I don't want my parents questioning.
yeah. I was like tempted, but I like this album way too much. The vinyl is like red strawberry. It looks so nice.
There's so many questions I have about. You know what I'm talking? That side of the community, like who the fuck are these people? Like who is Strawberry Station? Like,
He's a cool dude.
oh, it's a guy.
Yeah,
So
he
is he
does,
like-
he does videos every once in
So
a while.
he's pretty chill, I
I've
guess.
seen him stream on Twitch. I showed up and playing Minecraft. You know what? They're just normal people.
Wish 3D
Wow.
Blast streamed more. I watch his streams a lot.
I'm a 3D Blast mega fan. I don't
He
like
has,
show
like,
up to
he
streams,
has like the
but
coolest green screen effect on his fucking live stream with the where like the things follow him, and I've been trying to recreate that for so long and I can't. He's like a fucking wizard at
Yeah, 'cause
live.
you
streaming.
stream,
I don't
right?
know how to do that.
you do stream. Like
Yeah, I
you,
stream.
you.
I stream. I used to stream often, but I kind of quit. My numbers went down. I was doing really well on Twitch. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I heard that you got like 1,000-ish.
It went
something.
down.
Yeah. What do you stream generally?
I just play Mario Kart. That's my stream.
Hey,
Hey.
That's
what's up?
fun. But I was doing really well for a bit.
I'll fight you.
I was doing really well.
you'll fight him?
Yeah, I'll go head to head with you on Mario Kart. Let's go right now.
Ooh,
They won Mario Kart right now.
1v1 in Mario Kart.
Yeah, tournament. Let's go.
Tournament match. I would love to see that. I really
Oh my
would,
God.
because I know that you would stand no chance. Like,
No, that would actually be kind of fun, just to get like a bunch of like people together just to do a tournament. Like,
I would
even-
love something like that.
People in Mario Kart, we are so sweaty. Like
Oh,
I
it
get
is
I get clapped all the
crazy.
time. It's so annoying. I cannot deal with it.
I've been like wanting to set up like a Vaporwave Smash Bros tourney, but I just can't. That's just a lot of work. And I don't, you know, how many people in Vaporwave scene.
I'm gonna get
like,
a Switch
play game.
first.
And it has like 20 million copies sold. I wouldn't be surprised if at least a good chunk of the people in this community
Yeah.
play Smash.
It would have to be like more than 10 people, otherwise it would just be like a domination by one person or something who's like really good.
Yeah,
I play
It'd be like
Mean
the-
Ganon, so
I haven't played Smash in like a while. I don't know.
yeah, it was me.
Um,
I was like,
and then like I was planning to come back and play some, but then that whole like if you saw that shit that happened, it just kind of threw me off.
yeah, totally. Sometimes
Yeah,
Yeah.
that whole shit that happened kind of like threw me off a bit. So I don't know if I'm gonna ever play that again. It's not. I usually don't judge something by its fan base, but like I don't want to get groomed. I don't want to get fucking kidnapped in a van or something, man. I'm not gonna fuck with
oh
Smash.
damn, that got real serious.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, fan bases are. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't really care about the fan base of something. Like I'll fuck with it. Like I fuck with Five Nights at Freddy's pretty heavy, and their fan base is kind of toxic. But like
Very,
I
very
like
crazy.
FNAF's pretty interesting. I like it. I'll say that publicly, but
So that's
it's just there's kind of a bit of a limit, you know. All that shit it just threw me off so hard. Like I was like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I relate to that so much because like I mean.
Dude, I used to watch Zero. I legit used to fucking binge watch his videos. How sad.
Zero. Oh yeah. Oh no. I was like,
It's
are you
just
talking about
sucks.
Vaporwave Zero? There's two Vaporwave Zero.
Well, not
That means, like,
Vaporwave
it's
Zero.
Smash Zero.
I'm talking
yeah.
about the Smash Zero.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that sucks so hard. I was like, fuck. I actually
But-
supported this guy. God damn. What a shame.
Well, I mean, hopefully he never returns. You know?
Yeah, he's
give it to
fucked
Zero
off.
what happens.
Pretty sure all those guys fucked off.
At least there's a hungry box. You know, at least there's a Hungry Box.
Yeah, Hungry Box. Hopefully, Hungry Box is clean. He's pretty fun. He's
Oh,
pretty
he's
funny.
awesome, man.
Mewtwo
And
King
he
is
plays
clean.
like some like synthwave every once in a while.
Clean. He
Some
came
like
out.
the big. He came out clean.
Oh yeah, Mewtwo King is clean. He had to come out and talk about like his fucking circumcision or something. People like, oh, we're enough. Whatever, you're clean. You're good.
No.
So bad. He had to talk about how his circumcision got fucked up. I was like, God.
Okay, maybe we should move back to the question.
Yeah, we should.
I don't know how we got all the way to Mewtwo King and Smash, but
yeah, I feel horrible for him. Like fuck, if something like that, if I had something like that, I wouldn't want to tell anyone ever. So
yeah, that's not. I believe you have the next question, second site, the one that I like just added.
I do. Shit. We got we got so fucking distracted.
You skipped the question, I think. Okay.
I did. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, the one. Look at the recent one I sent. Oh my god. No, I'll just send it. I'll just do it. Fine.
Wait, no, hold up.
Okay. Oh my god.
No, it's
You can read. You got this.
I mean, I asked about the Echo Jams, didn't I?
Okay, I got this. Oh god, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'll do a couple in a row.
What the fuck
Where did the name Gentleman Lounge Dining Cult come from? Because that's really a mouthful of a name.
If I'm gonna be honest, it came from a name generator.
Really?
You know, I respect it. I respect the
Like
hustle.
the whole.
I was like vaporwave name generator, and it said something about a dining cult, and the other one said Gentleman's Lounge. When I read the generator again, so I just combined the two. I was like, "Fuck, that sounds kind of slick." I like that.
That's like a really mouthful of a name, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not the most. It's not. Sorry, it's not like the most easy thing to say, but I mean, it's guttural, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, at least we got the acronym for it, just in case.
The acronym.
LDC.
GLDC.
It's like an
Really
obscure,
cool
like
name.
fucking rhythm game.
It does. That's accurate. Alright. This is like a general question. Which of your albums is your favorite? Like personally, which one do you like return to, or think is the best sounding? It's a hard question.
I haven't listened to my shit in a while. Like every time I do, it's like I enjoy it, but like I feel bad because I'm like, this is kind of egotistical to listen to your own shit and be like, this is kind of fire.
No, not really.
Well, no, I always felt it. I always felt it as more like kind of like just like reflecting on like your progress and just like, you know, because like I listen to my stuff to like see, okay, I could do better here in this aspect, or you know, I always looked at it as like a self-reflection type thing.
In terms of the best sounding album, probably either be Profile or Satisfy Your Thirst 2. Satisfy Your Thirst 2 is just kind of safe. It's like future funk. Like, well, it's never gonna sound bad.
Yeah, and in that regards, future funk. Yeah.
I liked, my favorite is Profile just because I had a lot of fun making it. It was like I actually used a fucking MIDI, and I was like, that was kind of sick. So I kind of just slammed a bunch of random keys. I googled like keyboard keys, and with their Google Images, and just fucking spammed every keyboard key for like 10 hours straight until I found like cool shit. That's how I made all the songs. Was I spammed different keys for like 10 hours straight, and then I found something that kind of stuck.
It's cool to get inspiration behind one of the albums I like first ever listened to in this genre.
The first album I ever listened to in this genre would probably be that B-Brains album. Internet. Fuck, I always forget the name. Internet something. Yeah. The one with the 3-headed bust in the grid. That one. That was the first one I heard. The first full album. And then I remember what are they called? Topaz Gang.
Topaz Gang.
Think something like that. And they were from like a Heroic video. I listened to that album too. Like it had a little CRT on it, and I thought that was a cool album too. Those were the two first albums I heard.
I think it was like the third ever Vaporwave project I listened to, and I don't remember how I came across you. Like, I cannot remember for the life of me. I feel like maybe Pad Chennington might have retweeted something about like the Profile announcement or something, but it showed up.
Yeah, he did. Pad was always a nice guy. I don't care.
That would explain it. Because when I saw everyone's getting fucking
like shit on. Like it's like a fucking Wild West in vaporwave. When I saw someone try like an attempt to shit on Pat Shennington, I straight up wrote like 4 fucking paragraphs, but I never posted it because I didn't want to look like a giant like retard.
Think, you know, Pat Shennington
Look like
is a cool dude. He's making vaporwave go sort of, at least a little popular.
Some guy wrote up some stupid like he wrote up some smooth brain dumbass shit about Pat. Like he was like, well, yeah, he likes Tupperwave. Tupperwave is too basic.
Tupperwave is too basic.
Bro, what?
Yeah, they were like,
have you heard
Marina?
Tupperwave,
and that's basic. He's literally he literally said he's literally killing the community, and I can't believe people are blind with this.
That's
it was like the smoothest fucking brain thing I ever seen. You could slide down that brain. That guy is fuck that guy. That guy's listening to this. Fuck you.
Bro, that's the funniest. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
To be honest,
don't talk shit.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Pat Shennington, because that original video would not be the reason I found like surfing Dan Mason, and then eventually found you when he randomly retweeted it.
Right.
And now I'm here like talking to you months later. It's crazy.
Right, like his video of like the 107 whatever vaporwave.
Yeah, the 107 one. That was it.
Yeah,
right.
that's like.
Say something here. I have something to say. If this guy, that fucking smooth brain asshole, wrote those 4 paragraphs say how basic Tupperwave is and that Pat Shennington can't like it and that he's killing the community, like fuck you. I hope you stub your toe. You're a piece of shit.
I'm gonna say to that person, I respectfully disagree with your opinions because they're wrong.
So dumb.
No
like,
comment.
why would you?
No comment.
I haven't watched a single one of his fucking videos, dude. Come on. It's just shit. Oh my god.
Okay, let's get back to the music.
I don't know. I'm a bit of a Pat Shennington dick writer. If anyone talks shit about him, I'll fight them. Like,
He's the reason I'm here. Pat Shennington's cool.
I love that guy. He helped me out quite a bit coming back when I returned the first time. After being gone since like 2017, he helped me get a lot of footing. So this is nice.
I know a lot of people in the scene. You know, I don't think I've ever talked to them personally because I'm like, oh, he's so cool and too big to notice me and my tiny little works. But
if it wasn't for Pat, if it wasn't for like Pat Shennington and like Twin Pines, he's been one of my friends in this community for a long time. I fucking love that guy. Twin Pines. I've been like friends with him for a while. He's sick.
I love his West album. It's one of my favorite.
He's fucking awesome. But if it wasn't for like him and like fucking Pat Shennington, I would have gotten profile would have gotten like 1 fucking view on YouTube and probably deleted.
Yeah, but now it's like probably your most successful album.
It's one of the most successful. Statistically, it is. I don't know. I don't know if it's critically. People kind of shit on it after I released it, and I was like, okay, sure.
I don't think it's my favorite
that's how
work
people
of
are,
yours,
though.
My favorite work of yours is the track you did. Thank you for the end of the Hypersleep Sessions. That one just kills every time because it comes right after Vilter's track, which is like really damn sad. But then like your track ends it off with the energy.
But it was so good that I ended up hitting up Psychomart and they just kind of slapped it on the end of the fucking Satisfied Thirst 2 like at the a month after it released. It was so good I put it there. I was like, hey, can you put this on? They're like, sure, because they're nice and they put it there. So it was really. I thought it was like. But yeah, sample chopping. I don't know.
That one was my favorite. I think it's my favorite, like second to some of the songs in Profile, but that one always like struck me as just some of the best echo jams around.
People always, whenever people do talk to me about my music, which is kind of rarely, they always say that my best shit is when I'm like chopping up samples to death. So I guess I gotta.
It reminds me a lot of like. This is like very specific, but like 3D Blast's like Navy Heart and some of the stuff in the middle of Iconic Bitch, favorite album of all time. But like there's certain part of the samples they'll chop up to make.
I think anyone
melody
3D Blast in like a sample fight. Like if you could like 1v1 in sampling, like how you could 1v1 in Call of Duty, he'd fucking destroy everyone. I'm just saying.
Okay, he would. 3D Blast is my favorite Vaporwave artist of all time. So.
Seriously, if you could 1v1 someone with sampling, he'd fucking kill everyone, and he'd be like,
you would be decimated. There would be nothing but dust.
Dude, he would destroy everyone. Like I'm just saying, he's
like
supposed
to have new music out, which is like super.
But I'm gonna try to do a lot of sampling because that's my strong suit for this new thing, but it's gonna be kind
Speaking
of.
of new thing, I'm gonna transition that. So you
Oh.
announced, or at least not sort of announced, this new project called Sweet Tea.
Yeah.
What is it? What's the genre? What it was? Tell me everything. You know,
It's gonna be
tell the world first info about
if you've
Sweet
ever
Tea.
heard of like what's his face? So you ever heard of like DDS on One Trick Point Never, and Mesh, that kind of deal? It's gonna be like sampling, but like kind of fucking
Ooh.
experimental.
Is it actually coming out in
I don't care what
2021?
anyone says. I'd blast Mesh in my fucking car. He made some fucking headbangers. I love
So
Mesh. I've never talked to him though. I'm so used to saying Mesh because when I first
Nmesh?
discovered him, like 2016, when I was like 13, he was another one of the first guys I heard. And I always said Mesh because I was like I never knew it was called the Mesh until I heard Pat Chennington talk about him like pretty recently. I was
I
like,
like
fuck,
Nmesh. That's
I guess it's
great.
called the Mesh. I've been saying it all wrong. Keep saying
Yeah.
Mesh. It just
And
I don't know.
Nmesh.
The Mesh
but
does
yeah.
roll off the tongue a bit better though.
So it's
I
gonna
gotta
be like DDS
real
inspired project.
Kinda.
Oh my God.
So
It's sort of its own thing.
it's its own thing. Wow. I'm
It's
excited.
not.
I'm
It's
excited.
not. It's not going to be like too experimental like that one fucking thing with like the thing Internet Club made that everyone memed on. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be pretty fucking weird.
Any other like info? Like there's gonna be a single, maybe a label, or anything like that?
Well, it's going to be on my fucking label probably. 'Cause I don't.
I did
I
see
feel like
that.
I've severed so many ties that I could only go with like my label and Sycamore. I don't even think I could get on DMT at this point. I don't know if
I
that
might
guy
be
likes
able to help you with that.
He follows me back, the Zach guy, but I don't know if he likes me too much because I kind of shit on
Oh,
some of
you
it.
mean like the Echo DDT?
Yeah, that dude. He still
He's
follows
so
me.
cool.
He seems like
Yeah.
he seems like a cool dude. He's helped me out a bit with some shit.
You've been around for a while. You know a lot of names, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's called like Echo DDT, and his Twitter name's like Zach something.
Yeah, he's verified, so he's cool.
He's verified, so every time he replied to one of my tweets back when I was using Twitter, he'd be like the only guy I saw because he's verified.
Oh my gosh, verified? Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know how do you get verified? I want to
You
get
don't.
verified.
You don't.
What if I became like
There's I think there's like 4 Vaporwave people that are ever verified. Like Vectroid isn't even verified.
Wave or something, and then I get verified, and that'd be funny.
I think it's just George Clinton, Skylar, Frank Jeff C, and I think that's it. Maybe.
Freak Jeff C needs to make a new video, man. Fuck FL
It's
Studio.
been 2 years.
Do you know what FL Studio did to his channel? Like, fuck them. I don't even know why I still use their At least I didn't legitimately buy it. Come get
They
me.
like
Come get me
shut
FL
down
Studio.
his channel.
Wait, what happened?
They made him delete a bunch of videos where he was telling people that they should pirate FL Studio, like, as a joke. Because he thought, and they treated it as, like, a domestic terrorist threat or something.
Oh my God.
Of
Some
course.
shit like that. Like a
The
fucking
FL
cyber
Studio,
terrorist threat. It was annoying, but I'm glad I never bought the product. That's all I gotta say. Fuck
That's
you.
hilarious.
Garbage.
Uh,
Garbage.
yeah,
switch
I really
to
enjoyed
YouTube.
Frank's new project on Business Casual. Actually, it's not Vaporwave at all, but it's so pretty good.
Made a new thing. I gotta listen to
Yeah,
it.
it's alt rock. It's definitely.
Oh,
Usually,
nice. Alright.
usually I'm always up to date with him, but I haven't checked on him in a while. So
I really dig it, even though I'm like
I have
so
his
dumb
channel
about it.
notifications on in the hopes of like just one day.
One day.
If Christ returns. Or,
Yeah,
if Jesus
you know,
Christ.
Christ returns, not the Christ, like the label Biz Casual, just like Jesus.
Yeah, let's calm down here.
All right,
Not the actual Christ. I'm pretty
not the
sure he's
actual Christ.
he's still in the community. Last I checked.
Yo, actually, I talked to Christ recently, so not for long, but
I haven't spoken to him before, but I've always
just
been
kinda
a fan of
joined
what he's.
Discord. So that was
You should
fun,
have
actually.
you should have him on the podcast. That'd get you some
I
views.
would love to have him on the podcast, but I imagine he's busy because he has a whole damn label to run. But
He does a bunch of shit.
there's a lot
I don't
of
know
people that
how I don't know how the fuck he gets past all those. I need to ask label owners how to get past the post office. Like I've been working with Hypersleep because they send shit out.
every once in a while.
How's Cosmic Sands who owns it? He's able to send shit out. And
Shout
I'm
out to Cosmic Sands.
trying to
My
work with
album
him,
of the
man. Like our original plan was I was straight up gonna drive all the way to Colorado Springs, which is where he ships his shit, and I'm in Littleton, so that was originally what I was gonna do. But then I was like, fuck, that's too
I
complicated.
think it depends on the post office, I guess, if they will, be
They
bad
ended-
at shipping or not.
I ended up figuring it out though. It should take like a couple days to get there when I ship it out on Friday. Probably take like a week or two for international. There's a
So
couple
the profile tape you can't.
There's a
confirm.
couple internet people who bought it internationally, like people in Japan and shit. So I was like, fuck, that's gonna
Hey,
take a
that's-
little bit.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
still cool
jeez.
though to have fans in Japan.
That's pretty sick. But
I have my first ever physical coming out Friday, which is
yeah.
nice.
Finally, it's about fucking time, man. Holy shit, took a little while.
Took a little while, but yeah,
At this point,
vinyl.
I'm just gonna open up my own fucking actual like IRL store and just fucking sell shit there. So we're not.
I will drive all the way to Colorado if it means I could
Yeah,
pick
all
up a
the way to
profile tape.
That's why my next physical release it's just gonna be sold at like a local Kmart or something.
You gotta
there
go
you
to
go.
the Kmart, abandoned
So,
Kmart.
I don't want to deal with the post office.
Wait, didn't Kmart fucking go under?
Yes,
Yeah, they've been
Kmart
under
went
for a
under.
little bit. There used to be
Yes.
one
Or did they
close,
just
but they
downsize?
closed.
I don't know. Cause I had one by where I live now.
I went to my local Kmart the day before it fucking shut down forever, and I bought some ramen. That was fun.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
Like, I had to go out of my way to get to that Kmart though, and I didn't have a license back then. I was like 14, so I had to ride my bike for like a couple miles to get there. Just because I was like,
Kmart.
I got respects to Kmart, you know. You already know, because I'm in the vaporwave community. We gotta pay respects to the Kmart.
I remember when there's like a
Right.
Blockbuster like in walking distance, and we never went to it.
But yeah, it's still in Bend.
God, you're making me feel old.
planning planning on driving all the way there just to see it, like for my birthday pretty soon here, which is in
Go
a
to the
couple
abandoned Kmart place, some like I don't know, something that makes you feel.
weeks.
This place
But-
is fucking Cat System Corp
Yeah.
My current plan is for my birthday, I'm driving all the way down to that Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon, all the way from Colorado, and just to check it out. Like, I don't know what else you could do there.
You can
I just want to see
break
Blockbuster.
You can rent some movies, that's for sure.
in. Right.
I'd rent a movie and then watch it in like a hotel, and then bring it back, and that'd be
Yeah.
like the experience of a lifetime. I'd tell it to my fucking grandkids.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
like a.
I mean, you could pull a
I
South
went to
Park
Blockbuster
and
in
just buy it.
2003. It was still around. I don't remember too much well.
It feels like a full album thing. I've heard plenty of things about like people's vacation trips, like our last recipe interview with Eventual Infinity, but like their vacation to like Hawaii, and they used to have like their full album kind of.
I know my
inspiration.
sister went down to she was in Oregon, that area, and so I was just like, can you Lily? I just hit her up when she was in there. She's like, can you go all the way to Bend to this Blockbuster? And she had to drive an hour, and she actually bought me a shirt there, so that was very nice of her. So I have a
Like a
Blockbuster Bend,
Blockbuster
Oregon
shirt.
shirt.
That's
Oh,
real.
man, that's awesome.
I do. I have a Bend, Oregon. It says like the last Blockbuster on Earth on the back of it. And it's a great shirt. I wear it a lot. It's very big, but like whatever. It's a Blockbuster shirt. Who cares?
That's
I'll-
so cool.
Dude, it's sick. I fucking love that shirt.
All right, let's go back to the questions again. We're
I think I got
Yeah.
announced in like 20 minutes or 25 minutes from now. I gotta go to my grandma's. Help her out
all right,
watching her
well,
daughter.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good.
shout out to grandma.
That's plenty of time, you know.
All right, let's
You don't
get.
think
We
you'll
have
take that
we've gone through like half of the questions. Next one by you, second site. Go for it.
No. Well, I actually had a follow up for the sweet
Oh.
tea from like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Now, I'll just get this out of the way real quick. Are you going to produce an actual fucking sweet tea to promote the goddamn album?
That's a great idea. I'll keep that
Yeah,
flavored tea. I would love that.
just remember
You know-
I gave you the idea.
Yeah. I was thinking something like the like satisfy your thirst, except it's brown and then it's a T in the center, except of like what it normally is.
I would honestly put it in like the cloud can, just the normal one. I was
have
thinking
a-
of doing that when I was running this label, but I actually hit up some fucking people who made those little special drinks, and they never got back to me. Fortunate.
I want to
They're
let
planning
everyone know I own a Gentleman Lounge Tiny Cult mug and a shirt.
Oh yeah,
have-
I bought my own shirt because it's
Yeah.
Teespring. They don't like send you a free one. I had to buy it, so I bought my own shirt. It's just chilling in my room. So
Yeah, but
I had,
actually,
I had to pay half price though because they give me a half cut of it. So it's like, sick.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever even paid out my Teespring account. So there's probably like $10 just sitting in there.
hey, there you go. Hey, $10 is $10. You know.
Yeah,
It's $10.
yeah, you know. I was gonna just fucking. I'm probably just gonna link it to a charity just because I don't really need the money. And like it's too much of a
Wholesome
pain
moment.
to get it transferred.
Link to a shirt, yeah.
But
I'll get the next question, I guess,
okay.
or I'll just skip a question, just save time. Back to music. Actual question I've been like wanting to ask since I first listened to it. What was like the main inspiration for Profile? Because it's kind of like, really specific of a sound with the cover and what it is. What was like, where were you getting the inspiration from?
I was watching like a bunch of these documentaries about Y2K, and like I was like, what if this shit actually happened? That'd be kind of funny. So that'd be kind of and because all the computers shut off. So I was like, sounds like a cool little thing. And then I was like, originally it wasn't gonna be all compressed and like shitty sounding, but then I was like, I mean, it's in like the year 1999 and 2000. Like that's how it would sound if someone like pirated this off of like Napster or something in like the or late 90s. So.
Yeah, it definitely has that sound.
And
I don't know.
and then eventually it got to the point where it just sounded like this music that like it sounds like a really dramatic version of like music you'd hear like when you're on the phone and like at a doctor or something, you're waiting for them and it's playing those little jingles. Because it got so compressed, it sounded like that. So I don't know. I thought it was cool, but there's and then I also something interesting. The cover art, I ended up like I was kind of interested in this whole style of like these building propositions, like how they would CGI like implant these like buildings into actual photos of like real areas, and it would look all off and like kind of fake. And I thought those pictures were so cool, and then I found one that was like really fucking cool, and I kind of changed some of the palettes on it and turned the saturation up a bit, and then
Is that like an actual place, that photo?
and then added
Is that
a
like
3D text. And there you go. That's the album artwork.
is that like a real like building, or is that like a fake
It's
building?
getting built now. You can actually. It's on Google Maps. It's almost done. I think I still have the address saved somewhere, just because I thought it was kind of cool that they actually to like see the actual building instead of just the proposition. I don't know if it's complete yet because of COVID, but it might be.
That's actually really cool. Because I was like, is that I could never tell. Is that a real like building that exists?
The picture is the fake building because it's like a proposition by a construction company, but it is but now it's like getting built and it's gonna be a real building. I'm pretty sure. So everything goes to plan.
I think I mentioned in my review like 4 months ago how the ending kind of left it like unresolved in a way. Like the story kind of like Y2K, the world's gonna end. Like it never really felt like the world was gonna explode when you're listening to the music. It was like like a full story without any words, and I really like that. I don't think that was your intention to have it like
not really. But then I ended up putting it in kind of this order where I was like, this song, like the ending song, I thought this song just sounds like the aftermath, like everyone's dead.
Okay,
and so
in your opinion, is everyone dead or is everyone alive after the?
Everyone's dead. Fuck them.
Wow.
Fuck them kids. They're all dead.
I was leaning towards
bad ending, just letting it's canon.
Everyone got the bad ending.
Bad ending.
I never really got that impression. The synths
literally
kind
just
of
the
made
bad ending of Y2K. That's how I describe it. My cat's here. Oh, you see.
That is.
I gotta say though, like, I've always like respected artists who could like do a concept album with like no lyrics and just let the music. Cause like
it is a concept album, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't even like meant to be like a story. It just kind of I ended up putting it in an order where it sort of sounded like one, and I was like, I kind of unintentionally made this whole little story arc, and I was like, that's kind of sick. So I put it in this little order that like kind of sounded like a fucking beginning, a climax, and then an ending where everyone's dead.
That's like one of the reasons I still review music to this day, was because of that story you made.
Yeah,
I was about to quit until I found Vaporwave.
With such a kind of downer ending, I really like the juxtaposition with the cover art too, because like the cover art,
it's crisp,
nice, clean, kind of
everything's just perfect,
right? And then you got the concept where it's like everything's dead. And it's like
for the visuals, shit, I just kind of spammed like data moshing because I finally figured out how to do it after years. Because being in the vaporwave community, you inevitably see data moshing in like music videos, and I was like, I finally learned how to do this, so I just spammed it in all the videos. It's kind of a pain in the ass to do it without like After Effects or something. So, but it's a cool effect nonetheless. Then I remember I recorded part of me like walking in a park for it was a concern, I think, and then it was literally part of the video, just me walking around in a park, and I thought it was kind of funny. But
just you walking.
Was that for ignore or concern?
Pretty sure it was for Concern. The one with like the dancing things and the orange background and that song. That's my favorite song I made off that album. So that's the
I
song
agree.
think
Concern's the one I bring back to the most.
shit's that like I don't usually toot my own horn, especially not about that album. Like retrospectively, I'm not a big fan of most of it, but that song slaps. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, I guess like the
no,
opening
I
track's
agree.
a little
Very
but
proud of that. The opening song was kind of a bit of a shitter though, honestly.
but the story keeps going, you know. It's a story.
It gets the job done. So
It gets the job done of being
okay.
good music.
yeah.
It's fine.
All right, I think you have the next question, Second Sight, as always.
Of course, as always, yes.
It's yes. Well, I'm reminding you just in case you're new to this. Welcome to the
I just gotta make sure I don't ask the same question as.
yes, the one about hypersleep. I did have a question about hypersleep.
Okay. Well, since we're talking about hypersleep now, how did you end up meeting hypersleep?
Or Cosmic Sands.
Oh God.
I don't know. I don't remember. He kind of just hit me up when I did that Echo Jams thing. I don't know what's happening with that. Someone else took over the project. So I was like, fuck it, they can have the project. Go ahead. I never ended up finishing my parts. I'm sorry. I'm lazy. But anyways, that's how I met him. Then he was in Colorado too, and I was like, shit, cool. And he ran a label too. So I was like, here, you can be our parent label. You fucking own our label now. Good job. So,
Good job.
10 out of 10.
Congrats.
It doesn't really need much. We still run on our own footing, but like, I don't know.
I'm just
For promotion,
like,
I guess.
such a hypersleep session.
I'm sure you'd help me out with shipping shit out if I needed it, which I do need, but we'll be fine. Hey, we got it. We finally figured it out. So next time I do any physical release, I'm definitely having him help me out because he had his shit shipped out so fucking fast.
Yeah, my Cosmic Sands
wizard.
Moving Out You tape is here. It's been
And my Cosmic Sands, I ordered 3 of them just to help him out a little bit.
that album is my album of the year. Like, not even joking. I've named it for a while, but
I ended up buying 3 of his tapes just to help him out a bit. You know, help out whoever owns my label.
And then hopefully
like a week, dude. He's a fucking wizard. I don't know if it's because I'm in office, but like because I'm also. I don't know if it's because I'm only like an hour away from him, but like he's like a wizard. If I do any more physical releases, I'm definitely hitting him up and just having him ship them for me. I'll pay for all the shipping or whatever. I just need him to actually get them out.
Hopefully the compilation tapes arrive eventually. I don't know. I don't think they're like even at theirs yet, but I'm really waiting for that album because, like, damn, just every song in that's just nice. All the artists are great on that label.
I'm sure they'll be coming soon. He's really good with that.
Might be my favorite label like of all time.
I'm sure I might as well straight up give my label to him. He's so good at that stuff. Like I cannot. He's really good at managing and running shit. I'm sure even if he got like 1,000 orders, he'd probably get those all out in like a week. Like he's fucking wizard. I don't know what he does.
Yeah, they just had a new release I think yesterday by
I'm definitely
Jake
gonna
Stevenson, good friend.
If I ever do any more physicals. Probably not happening just for a while, just because of how much just fucking chaos this whole fiasco's been with the profile tapes. I'm probably gonna give up for a little bit on physicals. It's unfortunate. I had quite a few cool things planned. Like the first one was the Satisfy Your Thirst repress of tapes with the drink.
Oh damn!
That would have been kind of sick.
I would have loved that.
And then was it? We were doing some shit with It's not confidential anymore, so I can say it. We were doing shit with Vanitas where he Chromatic Ready-Mades for Yourself. He had that on. I don't know if I got the name wrong for that album. I might be an idiot, but he had that on Pacific Plaza. But I was doing a deal with them where I could put that on VHS because he had a visual album for it, and I was going to release that.
It's crazy.
That didn't end up happening though because of this chaos. It might still happen though. Once I figure this shit out, I'll just have
profile VHS.
I'll ship everything for me.
That's crazy though.
That would have been cool. There's a lot of shit. We're gonna do a visual album for Sky Dining 3096.
Hopefully
there's gonna be that with a fucking record and a fucking tape. That was gonna be our like flagship big release, but I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
I want to say I was like waiting that thing for a while. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is awesome.
She needs to take her time, and of course, as soon as I just come back, she's taking her time. But I'm gonna get on her. I've had to take breaks as well. Like I literally just got off of a break, so.
Yeah. All right. this might be a final question. Maybe if you have more time, but I guess for all the fans and
Still have about
also
10.
for me, but will Spears ever be released and maybe physicals? You know what's the situation with Spears? Will that happen? Is it gone?
Dude, one day I don't like keeping shit as like hidden media or whatever, like lost.
Yeah.
So once I get those files recovered off this computer, I'm just gonna fucking put it out there and be like, I didn't finish this album. This shit's gonna kind of suck, but I want this out there just so that people know it did exist at one point. Because I don't want to like media. I hate having that shit.
Think you ever like take it to a label and maybe they would do tapes? Maybe
No, it's not long enough for tapes. I mean, it is long enough for tapes, but I don't know who'd buy it because it's kind of shitty right now because I didn't finish it.
I mean, I would buy it, that's for sure.
But it's kind of shitty. Right? If anything, I'd have Psychomart do the tapes for me because they're always nice and helpful. Their post office clearly aren't a bunch of assholes like mine, so they can actually fucking get them out there.
I think it would go great on Psycho.
I'm still just so pressed over that because look, I'm looking behind me at the box full of tapes. It's right here. It's just annoying.
So sad. It's just like eyeing you in the corner.
Too sad. I know Eventual Infinity won a giveaway, and I have to give him a little care package of shit. So that's right here too.
You want a giveaway?
Watching this, it's coming soon, boy.
Shout out to him who was on the podcast last, actually.
Was? Oh, nice.
The episode didn't really.
I haven't talked to him in a while, but he did win a giveaway for donating a bunch to a COVID charity. So shout outs to him for that. I'm gonna have a little care package for him. Make sure he knows that it's coming soon. He knows that I have a thing set up for him, like a little surprise that along with the tape that he won, but it's coming soon. Yeah, he doesn't know what the surprise is though. You know I love surprises.
Oh, now I want that surprise too, man.
I still have that 10, by the way.
Yeah,
if you need
the EI interview got the recording messed up, unfortunately. So it was not good, but I did get to talk to him. It was nice, but no.
Oh, the recording messed up?
The EI recording messed up.
That's kind of lame.
It was lame.
I thought for a second you meant that art session fucked up, and I was like, I have to do this again.
Oh no. No, we're good.
We're good. We don't want that happening again, you know? We're trying to make sure that...
Yeah, in conclusion, fuck OBS.
Yeah, I think that's a good conclusion. I think we have our final question, because I don't think we have any more Twitter questions.
Alright, I still have like 10 minutes if you have your own personal questions or whatever.
Alright.
I'm here. I'm here to answer.
Yeah, go ahead, SF.
I was serious, though, about that, the Mario Kart thing.
Race.
Yeah, I'm 100% serious.
But sure, you have Weemfi?
What?
Oh, that's how you play Mario Kart Wii Online after the shutdown. You have to download a mod called Weemfi.
That was like 10 years ago, it shut down.
Shut down in 2014, unfortunately.
Second Sight wants to go all the way to Colorado for one round and drive back.
It's been around longer than the actual Nintendo servers, which is kind of crazy.
Weed's fully legal there, so I'm 100% down.
The community is like exploding, mostly because of James Charles and Troy. James Charles did a video with Troy, so it's kind of blown up now.
I have no idea.
I'm unaware, but that sounds really cool.
Troy has like 300k subs. He's like the biggest Mario Kart Wii YouTuber.
James Charles did a collab with him for Mario Kart? Are you kidding?
I'm not joking, dude.
That sounds so like.
I've heard weirder things, but that's definitely a new one to me.
So, and I think he actively plays on CTGP, which is the mod I use. He plays custom tracks, which is fun.
James Charles?
Yeah, I think he still like semi-regularly plays online.
That's
James Charles
actually so cool.
It's really cool. So the community is still really good right now, actually. I just fucking fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Take your time.
But it's like I feel like it's a lot more like active on Weemfi than it was on Nintendo servers. Even there's a lot of people on right now. It's pretty nice. Actually, have people playing. I remember when Weemfi servers were not that big. I remember before Weemfi came out, we had to play on Alt WFC, and they didn't have like a banning system, so there's a bunch of hackers on it, and it pissed me off.
Oh shit.
Weemfi, I'm glad there's so many people playing because like even like a year ago, it would take me like a long ass time to find a lobby on custom tracks, but I guess now it's really good. Mostly because of Troy. Shout out to TWD98. That's his YouTube channel. It's mostly because of him, because he's a Mario Kart Wii YouTuber.
Are you like a top player, I guess, would you consider yourself?
No,
or like...
no, absolutely not. And I don't want to be a top player. I fucking hate sweats in this game. Oh my
You're
God.
just a casual player who's
I hold a few world records. I don't know where to find them. You'd probably find them on MK boards or something, but I used to hold records before the server shut down when I was like a wee lad.
The official tracks?
On the official tracks, yeah.
So you're actually in like the record books. That's the second time I've talked to someone who said they've had a record in Mario Kart Wii.
Who else did you talk to?
I was talking to Ethan, Mid-Class Comfort, and he said, "Oh yeah, I think I had a world record in the track for Mario Kart Wii." And we looked, and we couldn't.
Dude, tell me, hit me up. I need to add more people on WeFi.
We couldn't find it though, and I don't think he has WeFi. That was like 10 years ago. He said.
Oh.
So.
I had records when I was like, I had like 2. I remember I had one for GBA Bowser's Castle with the fucking second to last hop cut. I remember that. And I had one with fucking normal Bowser's Castle with the little half pipe cut. I remember that. And then the third one I had was Mario Raceway. I was a fucking master of N64 Mario Raceway. I don't know if you probably have to look through like really deep into MK boards from like 2010 to 2012 kind of era.
I'm actually interested to see that because that's really cool.
His name was Jack Razor with a bunch of fucking like symbols in it.
Jack Razor.
That was what it was called. So if you find something named Jack Razor that had a record in like 2011 or 2012, that was me.
Alright, I'm just gonna do one.
That's gonna be on my Tinder profile. I had Mario Kart records in 2011.
Hell yeah!
I get all the
all the matches.
Dude, I would get so much pussy if I said that.
I'm gonna look at this just in case. Like, I'm gonna look at it right
now.
Look
at I think there's filters for it. Try looking at Mario N64 Mario Raceway from like 2010 and 2012. See if you can find it. That'd be kind of sick if it was like in an archive. If it was like an archive somewhere, that'd be so sick. Like having my name in like a Mario Kart Wii history book or something. That'd be awesome.
I can't find the one for Bowser's Castle, but we said Mario Raceway. I want to see if this is real because this is actually so cool. If this,
I don't remember how did I spell it? It was like J and then a triangle and then a copyright sign, and then like some fucking like Arabic symbol that looked like a K. Then Razor was like R and then another triangle, a Z, then like a circle, like the circle symbol, not even like the O, just a circle, and then an R at the end. I think that's how I spelled it.
I don't see it.
I don't know how you type that in. You'd probably need a shit ton of like outcodes to fucking type that in.
I don't see any Razor. I see a bunch of people who have names that look like that. I see a copyright symbol, but it says Jaka. Joshka with a C. I
don't think I could ever like. It was so much easier to get records back then. I cannot.
I would imagine. Yeah.
I couldn't get top 100 on like a non 200cc like normal default like vanilla track that's not in 200cc. I couldn't even get in like top 100 now. It's so fucked. Like they're so good. They're incredible players. It's like they're catching up to like tool assisted runs from back in the day. That's how fucking good they are. It's pretty nuts.
But unfortunately, I can't seem to find anything here about it.
If I've looked for it myself, I can't find it nowhere. Can't find it on MK boards.
That's weird. I guess only some like exist.
MK boards is sometimes inaccurate, but like most of the time they're not. So it's kind of confusing. I'm trying to find like if someone has like a website where it's just like a literal server data, like so they can't fuck it up, and then I'd probably be able to find it there. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see that. Like
actual proof that you were good at the game.
Proof. I'd love to see that because I was like 10, dude. I didn't know to record it or anything. I didn't even know how to record it. Like I didn't know what a capture card. I didn't know what like a capture card was. Like I thought that people who played games on YouTube like were just like fucking genies or something and like hacked their shit.
They hacked it to record.
They fucking hacked it. I've been using YouTube since I was like 4. Honestly, that's kind of sad. I've been using it for so long. For so long.
Just a YouTube connoisseur, which is actually sad.
I've seen it all, dude. I mean, it's so goes back so far that even some childhood memories that like, childhood memories that you have that you can barely remember. Like some of those were fucking on YouTube, man. Like watching lightsaber battles on YouTube when I was 4.
That is a memory.
But Yeah, I remember I used the video game general board on 4chan since I was like 9 or 10. I remember, so that was a bit of exposure for me.
You're a 4chan
'Cause I
connoisseur.
was looking for Mario shit, and they had a whole Mario board on there. It's like, holy shit, I can just read this, and then it was just a bunch of people saying racial slurs. So yeah,
Yeah, it's
great.
4chan.
it's not like that anymore because they're a bit cucked. They fucking ban everyone now, but it's not.
All right.
It's still a little bit fucked up there.
We have like
It's pretty-
2 more questions, I think. So I guess like go ahead with the last one. I think.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Finish the question.
Okay.
You got this.
What's your
You got
It,
this.
it feels so fucking random. It's out of nowhere.
You got this. The last one.
Debatable. What's your favorite song you've worked on?
My favorite song I worked on,
You got 5 seconds.
Yeah. No, you don't. No, you don't.
probably
Constant
Concerned. But I like that one. I played the whole thing, everything except the bass line. I played kind of live. That's why I like that one. Playing that
Which
one.
song?
Concern. I played the whole thing except for like the drums. I played it like on the actual keyboard live, and it was kind of fun.
Oh,
That would be so
awesome.
cool to see like a live set.
I feel like some kind of fucking genie or something, like playing an actual song on a keyboard. I was like, what the fuck? How
Do you
did I do
still
that?
think you could play it? Maybe or
Oh fuck no.
oh, because
I don't
that'd be so cool to have like a live show.
Yeah, I was gonna
I'd be
say
like,
like what's
No
going live
reason.
on Twitch.
I could probably relearn it like really fast and play it at a live show, but I had it. I had the MIDI tuned. If you know how to do that, I had it tuned all weird, or not tuned, but the little thing at the side of it, I had it turned a little bit, and I don't know how to get to that key again. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
That would be so cool to see like a live video of you playing. That would be so cool.
I mean, if I ever relearned it, I could totally do that.
That should
It just
fun.
I wouldn't have any drums, or and if it did have drums, it would be pre-recorded. Like
Okay.
because I'm an FL Studio user, so obviously I do pattern drums where you click out a little pattern, and that's how you make the drums.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's one more question, I think. Might be. I'm gonna go ahead with it. I think it's this one. What was the what's the idea behind the cover for Sweet Tea?
It's just I was like, I don't know. I thought it would be cool to have like an eye as the picture, but then I added so many random pictures of eyes that I found on the internet, and put like so many fucking filters on it, and like I did like what's it called, the gradients, but like with like transparent gradients where it slowly dissipates out, and I added so many of those to the point it looked kind of insane. So I turned the opacity on all of them down really low, and you can only see like a couple of the eyes. You can make them out, and then there's just a picture of a statue, and it was like a Roman bust, but it was just a lady's ass, and I thought it was kind of funny, so I put that in. I don't think you can really see it. But I thought it
Yeah,
was a little.
the cover is very like dark.
And then I added like, if you brighten the image a little bit, you can see like an eagle, like a giant eagle in the background. I thought that was cool. Like covering the whole thing. If you brighten it a little bit, you can see the eagle. I thought it was sick.
Yeah, I think that's it though. I think we're done. No more questions.
All right, cool.
I want to
my
thank
mom-
you for being on, man.
If you heard that, I had to mute the microphone. My mom came here. She's like, "You gotta go." And I was like,
Shout out
"Fuck,
to
okay."
mom. You're fine.
Shout out to my mom.
Shout out to your mom for being awesome.
She's on track, dude. I would have been like 30 minutes late if it wasn't for her busting in right there.
Well,
Yeah, all right.
I guess it all
Thanks
worked
for-
out in the end because we had no more. We really had no.
We're out of
more
questions.
We're
anymore.
out of questions anyways, but yeah, thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
awesome. To talk
I'm
to
not
someone like
usually on the
idolize.
many podcasts, you know, so it's pretty fun to do this kind of thing.
It was great talking to you. You know.
All right, yeah, thanks. It was great talking to you guys and shit like that, you know. Everyone subscribe to this channel. You'll see if we
I
can
was
get a
supposed
million.
to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a million subscribers by tomorrow.
A million subscribers tomorrow. This interview is gonna go viral because
That's gonna go viral with
A million by
the fucking
tomorrow or
internet
we
celebrity.
we're
Fair.
done. No more episodes.
Ultimatum.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
One more episode. We're not up. Don't upload another episode till you hit a million subscribers.
Hell yeah.
So that's a requirement. All right. I think I got to bounce, so my mom's kind of calling from here now. All right. Thanks, fellas.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks, man. This was fun.
You can,
Remember, everyone, subscribe, like the video, and comment, and push it in the algorithm. You already know.
You can
Right.
end the recording now, so I can say you're good.
Yeah.
You're fine.
All right. Yeah, I'm about to head out. All right. See you guys.
Should we still do an outro?
I think it's too late at this point.
Shit. All right.
I don't think there's an outro, but thanks for
All right.
watching. Enjoy, like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter. Thank you.
Subscribe or else. Okay, bye.
Subscribe.